Mike from wineweirdos.com, and I'm here with a special guest, Doug Dew, Director of Wine and Beer for Grocery Outlet. Thanks for joining us here, Doug.
Sure, thank you very much for having me.
We're bright and early. It's maybe 9 a.m. And he's brought a special wine that he's not just going to share with us, but tell me about how you acquired this, the Big Vine Cab Sauvignon Napa Valley 2006.
Sure. We have a supplier that their production did not match their sales, and so they were looking for an opportunity to move some product. One of the brokers in the Napa Valley Liquid Trade Solutions was able to pick up this wine this is a reserve Napa Cab. Mm-hmm. Under the regular label, it would be $70 a bottle.
Wow.
And they were able to buy the inventory that the winery wasn't willing to put under their own label. Mm-hmm. And we've sold the Big Vine for $9.99.
Excellent. And that's the sort of thing that's what's made Wine Weirdos such a fan of Grocery Outlet is we picked up things that we featured before, like the Ataraxia Chardonnay from South Africa.
Sure.
You were telling me about that. You ended up getting, was it
32,000 cases. Lucadia Cellars was the importer, and they had a 4-year business model. They were in the second year of their business model. Had worked with a lot of the suppliers like Ataraxia.
Right.
And unfortunately, their holding company wasn't interested in continuing the business model when the economic downturn hit. So we were able to buy 32,000 cases and sell it on average for 29 cents on the retail dollar and offer some wonderful wines for unbelievable prices.
So unfortunate for them, but very fortunate for Grocery Outlet, and especially for the wine buyer who's looking to get maybe a little bit of a discount in this sort of tumultuous financial situation.
Yes.
I love paying $12 for a bottle that I'd happily pay $35 for and be satisfied.
It's amazing, the economic downturn, especially when you look at the restaurants and the on-premise market, where it's slowed down. A lot of the branded products have not been able to sell at the same clip that they were in 05, 06.
Right.
And so we have been the beneficiary of the economic downturn, and our goal is to offer great wines at unbelievable prices. Mm-hmm. We want people to come in and say, that's almost too good of a deal. And then they take the bottle home and they give it a try, and they know that it's a solid bottle of wine for an unbelievable price, and hopefully they come back and buy all of it.
Excellent. Well, let's go ahead and try this Big Vine. So you're saying retailing for $70 normally, and you guys have it $9?
$9.99.
Okay, and I have not tried this one, so I'm really curious to try this. It's Napa fruit, you're saying?
100% Napa Valley Cabernet Sauvignon. Again, under the regular label, it would end up being $70 bottle.
It has an exquisite nose. It's the way the oak and the fruit are coming through together is really, really pleasant. Which is saying a lot. It's maybe 9 in the morning here.
So if you look at the color, wonderful color.
Yeah, it's not too dark, maybe a little bit, just kind of opaque purple.
And if you know Napa Valley Cabernet and that's the style that you enjoy, familiar flavor profile on the nose. If you lined up 10 Napa Valley Cabernets, this would fit right in there. So
very, very nice one.
So nice and fruity.
The fruit is very rich, but it's very fresh. It's almost got a little bit more red fruit than is normal for a cab, I would say. Getting kind of some raspberries and strawberries, which is surprising for a cab. The oak is really they went pretty light on the oak treatment, which is nice because sometimes Napa Cab they kind of get out of control with that.
Sure, sometimes over oaking.
Right, this is delicious actually. There's even a bit of acidity, which is really refreshing.
Sure, nice tannins and acids, but no bite on the side of the palate in the back.
No, it's very pleasant, very, very drinkable. You picked a good one. This is exceptional. I can't wait to go find this on the aisles and pick some up for $9.99. This is really nice, showing very nice. So how many cases did you end up getting of
We ended 850 cases.
Solid. So you'll have this for a while. People will be able to find it in their grocery outlet.
They should. Now, grocery outlets, owner-operators own their own stores. They
Right.
order off of an order guide, so the inventory is different in each store. Some stores that don't have the confidence to sell a $10 bottle might not order that.
Okay.
But yes, we have this for a while, and I think this is a good representation of the methodology with which we buy wine. We touched on the Lucchese cellars earlier. We actually are selling the Renwood Old Vines Inn for $3.99.
Outstanding.
We ended up buying that from W.J. Deutsch, who was their national distribution company.
Okay.
And on a regular basis, we'll bring wines in and have them for a week or two. But please remember that if you come in on a Thursday and come back on Saturday, the inventory can be different.
Right.
If you see what you like, you have to grab it, because our customers know that, and know that in a discontinuous business model, if they like something, they need to jump on it quick, because it won't be there 2 or 3 days later.
And one thing I've noticed with Grocery Outlet is you're starting to get a bit more of an internet buzz going, where people are starting to network and discuss, oh, hey, did you see this one? Did you try this one? And it's just sort of a fan-based, motion going, where people are starting to, use social media spaces to talk about Grocery Outlet wines and to seek after, the different ones. And I think that's really cool. I think that's kind of testament to the fact that you guys are doing something that Trader Joe's was doing at one point, but I think they've kind of fallen off with that, because they're just producing stuff that's not quite as diverse. And I think that since you're getting such an interesting collection of stuff coming in from different distributors and stuff, like you said, we're just ending up with sort of people that are really interested in what you're finding. And I know this one, now that we're talking about it, people are going to go out and seek it. They may even ask the manager, hey, could you go ahead and get some of this big vine stuff? Because for $9, it's a 91 point wine, and that's, saying something for $9.
Sure. And Trader Joe's is a wonderful organization, and they were opportunistic buyers years ago. They've gone more to a private label style, and
Right.
My wife and I shop at Trader Joe's on a regular basis. I buy my scotch there. You can always find Glenlivet or Glenfiddich there for $22.
For a good price, right.
So we support Trader Joe's, but they have gone away from the opportunistic buys, and
Their wine section is less interesting than it had been 5 or 10 years ago.
Sure.
Right. And I think Grocery Outlet is picking up the slack where they've sort of dropped off in that department.
I have bought as little as 10 cases of a wine, and as many as 37,000. So if someone has an opportunity for us to buy a past vintage package change excess inventory, our goal is to get it to our customers at a wonderful price and make them happy for buying it. And it doesn't matter the amount that they have available to us. We'll put together a truck from importers on the East Coast, or we'll buy directly from a winery in Oregon and ship it to one store. So there are times where you can go in and find a product in a single store that you won't find in the rest of the chain.
Outstanding.
But we hope that you enjoy the value of it, and we hope that the prices make you come back again and again.
Right. Well, for wineweirdos.com, we definitely are big fans of Grocery Outlet, and look forward to tasting many more of your wines on our show. And for me, the adventure of going in and seeing what a $3 wine does, even if I end up hating it, I don't care, because there's another one in my cellar ready for the next night.
Sure.
Great fun and great meeting you, Doug.
Thanks very much.
And for wineweirdos.com, cheers.
Cheers.